And we are live back, ready for round 3 of the Men's Supa-Liga action. Kicking off today, we've got the Lions versus the Perth Pumas. Both have had, I think it's fair to say, fairly underwhelming starts to the season. Lions with a draw and a loss, and Perth Pumas with the solitary loss after they had a bye in the first round. And it's going to be an extremely intense game. The Lions have brought their big guns out for the match tonight with Lucas Mello, Daniel Mazzarelli returning. Nick Cooper's back in goal. And for the Perth Pumas, we've got Gordon Young's men in their final chats right now, as you can see on the camera. Amar Jehel, he'll be important for them, and Rory Wilkinson. I think it's really going to be a game of defence. I think Pumas are definitely a counter-attacking team anyway. And they showed last week that they can score, but defence let them down. They've gone for a younger approach this season with Raiden in goal. Raiden Tran, he was a star at the AFA Nationals in January, playing for the under-16s and making a few appearances for the men's team. So he's going to have a good game to keep them at bay. Starting for our Lions, we've got Luca Bergami kicking us off. Number 12, Roberto Boy. Sakuragi on the ball now, number 20, and low down, number 8. And Sakuragi will kick us off with the ball into touch. That's Matt Stephenson about to take the kick in. Amar Jehel wearing number 19. Bennett Vesey on the near side, number 17. And Roy Wilkinson, number 25. Number 25. Something to watch out for on the court at the moment. Amar Jehel, number 19. He's a big game player. A few seasons ago, he was almost untouchable on his day. He's recovered from an injury-riddled season last season, and he's back on it now. So he'll be hoping to recapture some of that form from a while ago, and Lloyd Allen gives it away. Bennett Vesey with an early chance. That was a big opportunity. It was a good press implemented by the Perth Pumas. Coach Tiong will be happy with that. Cooper rolls short to Bergami. Bergami's got it at the back here. Goes down to Allen. He's got his back to goal, being pressed hard. Bergami just kind of goes long. Hoping Sakuragi doesn't come to him. And Amar Jehel tries to go past Roberto Boy. You'll see some hard-hitting tackles from the number 12 today. Roberto Boy, I don't believe he was playing last week, but he was going hard into tackles in round 1 against Longobarda. And some of them felt the effect of the Roberto Boy. So we'll see how he goes today. Amar Jehel losing his bearings a few seconds ago, but he's getting his touch back now. Bennett Vesey here on the near side, down the line to Stephenson. He's been a veteran of this league, and Sakuragi wins it off him. And number 20, who's played professionally in Thailand and had a good futsaling career in WA with Cambio Cambrai. Now plays for the Alliance here at the Supa-Liga. Roberto Boy with the back roll. Wilkinson not happy with that little push. You'll see a few more of them, I'm afraid, Rory. Bergami goes forward. Roberto Boy back to goal. Amar Jehel's lost his man again, and Lloyd Allen's got the chance to score, and Pumas get away with one there. Amar Jehel losing his man twice, and he's being dragged by Tiong. Lloyd Allen, that was a great opportunity. In the inside of the bar, probably should have scored. Allen to Roberto Boy. Bergami back to goal. Sakuragi. Allen. Allen, Sakuragi. Lloyd Allen. Sakuragi. Roberto Boy. Well intercepted there by Kai John, who's just come on. They've really got to get on with this here, and Wilkinson to the back post. He was looking for Kai John. Lloyd Allen brings it forward, and Pumas have really got to get onto that counter-attack a little bit quicker there, because it was a 3-on-2 opportunity. They didn't quite get on with it. Daniel Mazzarelli checks in for Roberto Boy for his first minutes. Mazzarelli himself bringing a wealth of futsal experience, playing for Mountain Magic in Sydney in 2019, and with having a few sessions with the Futsal Roos. Now he resides here in Perth, playing for the Alliance. Bergamy, back roll, that was dangerous. Bennett Vessey's onto it. He's another one to watch out for. Bennett Vessey, a good goal scorer on his day. Mazzarelli puts that one into touch. And Stephenson's going to take it, and Wilkinson on the left. Rory Wilkinson. It's Kai John here, sporting a new haircut. Wilkinson, he's got the ball now, Rory Wilkinson. Tries to go past Allen, that was dangerous. Lloyd Allen's intercepted, and Bergamy snatched at it with the left, and it came off Stephenson, and Tren made a smart save. They're really putting themselves under pressure unnecessarily, the Perth Pumas. They are getting pressed hard. Fortunate's just checked in for Luca Bergamy after getting sent off from round one. He's back, raring to go, the number 77. Mazzarelli wide to Allen. Wilkinson presses hard, and Rory Wilkinson one-on-one. Straight at Nick Cooper, and Wilkinson probably should have done better there, but it was a great press. And Kai John going to the back post. Stephenson was on his heels, and this is end-to-end at the moment. Fortunate goes back to Lloyd Allen. Lucas Mello, he's just checked in. Here is on the ball, another man with a lot of futsal experience. Allen with the Megs, and Wilkinson and Alliance happy to go backwards, but Mello, he rushed that one there and probably didn't need to. That was a push by Mello. He's got away with it, and Vesey goes down the line to John. He does well, some nice feet there. And again, Pumas are almost putting themselves. Theon Mulholland on the left to Wilkinson to Bennett Vesey. One-on-one with Mello. Mello defends well. Mazzarelli drives forward here. Daniel Mazzarelli looking for Lloyd Allen, who's the only Alliance member on the court yet to take a sub. Putting a lot of trust into the young man, who I believe is only 18 or 19, but he's been with them through the Supa-Liga C, and I believe he actually may be the captain. They seem to trust him with a lot of responsibility, so he'll be wanting to show that trust. As we say that, he's checked out. Mazzarelli has it wide. It's a good idea by Daniel Mazzarelli. Well intercepted there by Mulholland. And it's a bit of pinball, and Mazzarelli's got it. A good save again by Tran. And Wilkinson gets back to defend, but as we say it, Pumas are almost creating their own downfall here. And Mello, that's a beautiful ball, and he's got time, and we wanted Mazzarelli to come in. Mazzarelli quite staggered his run and didn't quite work out. It's a 3v2. It's beautiful feet there by Lucas Mello, showing his experience. Mazzarelli takes it. Mello with the toe poke, and it's gone over the bear. Fortunate Age retrieving the ball here. Mazzarelli. This could be a chip to Hayes, or Mello is going to have it, and he uses the soles of his foot to roll it to Hayes, and there's another chance gone begging. Amar Jehel is checked back in after his short stint at the start of the game. Mazzarelli's checking out, Roberto Boy's checking in, so Alliance are running their subs extremely quickly. Pumas are as well, but Alliance are doing it at a very fast rate. This is Roberto Boy's second stint on the court. Hayes will take this kick in here on the near side. Roberto Boy has it at the back to Mello. Mello, that's a beautiful ball, and Roberto Boy in the volley. That was audacious. Had a lot of time to bring it down. He went for the heroics. Didn't pay off this time, but he's been known to score a few up and down this coast with that left foot. John at the back, the number 10. It's a beautiful ball forward. Fee on the number 11, Mohammed's got it. Jehel. Tiong wants more shots here on the near side, and it's a nice back roll. Jehel, Umchuk, and Nick Cooper with an interesting technique to save it, but he's kept it out of the goal. That's all that matters. Mello one-on-one here with Mohammed. And now he went to the back post. Hayes was there, but Mohammed read it, and again they're just creating their own downfall, just giving it away in front of goals. Sometimes it's not a bad idea, so just get rid and get out. Roberto Boy is going to take this one. Bergen tripped back in. It's unfortunate. He's gone wide to Mello. That's a beautiful touchdown with the chest, and Amar Jehel defended well there. Hugh Hayes is going to take it. Mello. Hayes resets to Alliance. That was a nice idea from Mello looking inside, and Pumas are defending resolutely, but I think it's just a matter of time before one of these shots goes past Trent, as they are conceding them at an alarming rate. Pumas are just looking to rely on the counter-attack. Chuck goes long with the bomb, and that's a good shot. And a smart save by Nick Cooper, who obviously wants to keep his spot after being dropped for last week's game. Fial Mohammed tried to go through the middle. Cooper was having none of it. They reset to Tran here at the back. Amar Jehel, he had to stretch for that one, but he gets it nonetheless. The Lions just seem to drop off their press a little bit. They're sitting at 3/4, and that's a smart touch by Chuck to go around the corner. And John, that was a nice pass as well. As you can see, Pumas are dangerous when they can get their connections right. The Lions will want to get a goal because, like we've seen last week, they rued their missed chances. And with no Fred Vannin this week, after receiving his red card, they haven't got their main goal scorer, so they'll have to rely on the likes of Lucas Mello and Luca Bergamy to score their goals. And for Perth Pumas, it's going to probably be Fion Mohammed and Rory Wilkinson who's going to look for the goals. Mohammed on the left. He was looking for John. He went to the near post. Bergamy wide to Roberto Boy. Roberto Boy spreads it well, but he's given it away, and Mohammed, and he had so much chance, and he wanted it on his left, but Roberto Boy is just sprinted into Omolchuk, and referee Paraskevas was having none of it. Confusion, but it is a Pumas ball. Stephenson in front of us here. To Jehel, Stephenson. And Roberto Boy's gone through the back of him, and it's really unnecessary. If you've seen him play before, you'll see he tends to do that a lot. Referees aren't seeming to buying it today. It's a smart play because he gets in people's heads, and as we're saying that, Stephenson went on one, but he kicked it straight at Cooper. That was beautiful play by Amar Jehel. One touch, Stephenson had the whole goal to aim at, and kicked it straight at Nick Cooper. But he's got to save it, and he's done it well there. Jehel with the corner, Stephenson, one touch. He's being pressed hard in Jehel, and again a few defensive mistakes are starting to creep in. He's got back well there, and Mazzarelli off the right. There's a sharp shot. But again, Perth Pumas just can't seem to clear their lines. Bergamy, not happy with Allen there, as no one seemed to be marking. May not have caught that one on the mic, but yeah, Bergamy giving Allen a spray. And John kicks it straight at him, and he resets to Allen. Sakuragi to Bergamy, he's got time. Gives it to Mazzarelli, gives it on his back foot. Lloyd Allen one-on-one with Amar Jehel. Jehel is a sound defensive player, having none of that. Vesey just kicking it at Bergamy, and Mazzarelli's got it at the back here. Allen, Bergamy, Sakuragi gives it away. Vesey, that's not like Sakuragi, and we've got a 3-on-3 if they can use it, and that's a beautiful ball by Bennett Vesey. And a bit of a scramble here. Vesey and Sakuragi got back, and Perth Pumas are stepping up their pressure a little bit now. And we've got that timeout for Pumas. Bit of confusion here. Alliance want the timeout, but it's the Pumas' ball, so we'll have a timeout for Alliance on the next possession of theirs. Jehel off the left, and it'll still their possession with 5 minutes remaining. At the moment, this game really could go either way. Jehel off the right. They'll want a goal before Alliance get this timeout if they can. Bergamy, Sakuragi. Vesey gets wide, and that'll be the timeout. And it is now timeout for Alliance, and I think really this game could go either way. I'm joined now by Batim Zeba. Batim, a few words. Which way do you think this game's going to go?
Looks like Alliance are probably the most threatening out of the two. Pumas have had a few chances, but I think it's gone more in the way of Alliance. Raiden Tran has made quite a few good saves in goals for such a young keeper. Again, I'm sure you can hear Coach Gordon Tiong on the sidelines when he's happy and unhappy with his team. You can see now the timeout is giving them a very inspirational team talk. But looking over to the bench of the Lions, Roberto Boy's going through some tactics on his board now. So side ball now for Alliance to see if they can get anything out of this.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they can. We'll have to see if they can use it. I mean, like Batim said, this game really could go either way. Alliance, we have had the better of the opportunities. Lloyd Allen, he went one-on-one and hit the crossbar. He was unlucky. But on the other hand, Stevenson has 2 one-on-ones himself, and really this game could be 2-0. So it's been a game for keepers. They've both played well, and I think in this case, I think the favourites have got to be Alliance with the experience they've got. But with Perth Pumas, their young-looking team could try and press the old boys of Alliance out of the game. So I think it's going to be interesting. 5 minutes remaining. Let's see if Alliance can cook something up here. Mazzarelli resets the play to Mello. Mazzarelli. Mello hasn't got much options going forward. Tries to create something out of nothing. It's been given away, and a 3v2 again. Opportunity for Pumas, and Bennett Vesey couldn't quite get that. That is a corner ball, but if they can use something here, the Pumas, they haven't got any running, so there's not much shooting opportunities. Jehel tries to skip past Mello. He's done too much, and Mazzarelli's one-on-one. Goes to the back post. Fortuné, and good goal by Fortuné. He scores in his return from suspension. That was all Daniel Mazzarelli. But I think really if we're going to catch on the replay, didn't quite catch it, but Amar Jehel just giving it away, dispossessed, trying to do a little bit too much, and Daniel Mazzarelli did the rest, giving Fortuné an open goal. Not much Trent can do about that. But as we say, that's just the quality of Daniel Mazzarelli, Lucas Mello. And as we say that, Nick Cooper makes a double save. So 1-0 for the Alliance boys. And it could be 2 here as Lucas Mello comes forward. Great tackle by Karjan. And Amar Jehel, one-on-one. Again, straight at Nick Cooper. He's made another smart save, but really anywhere else. And the game's almost just stepped up in intensity. as Lloyd Allen manages to keep that one in. And after a frantic 30 seconds there, I can catch my breath, and chances at both ends. A good press from both teams. Allen switches the play there. Mazzarelli, exceptional touch. Mello to Allen. Really could have opened up there. Look for the one-on-one. Instead he retreated backwards. Not a bad option to just keep the ball, and he's gone forward now. He's given a hard ball to Mazzarelli. And good call there by Paraskevas, as it did come back off Mazzarelli. Bessie. Stephenson, that was a risky ball. Gordon Tiong almost had a heart attack. He's got it again here, Jehel. And Stephenson balls it, and that's only the first foul Pumas have given away, and it's been a fairly clean game. Only one foul each. So no team in foul trouble coming into the last 2 minutes. Obviously that goes into stop clock. Vesey chasing Cooper, and probably not smart, and now we've got a 3-on-1 for Lions. Mazzarelli checks in, and what a goal by Daniel Mazzarelli. Toe poke. And he's checking out, and we'll see if we caught that one in the replay, but that was a smart finish at the near post by Daniel Mazzarelli. So Karjana hot dog and into the near post. I'm looking for Tran. Probably not much you could do about that one. But again, that's just the quality of Daniel Mazzarelli, and he's putting early claims in for player of the match. The goal and an assist early. So Lions, that timeout has worked wonders. And they've gone from 0-0, and it's now 2-0, courtesy of Fortuné and Daniel Mazzarelli. If Pumas will want to keep this scoreline at 2-0, and won't want it to get any worse. I mean, saying that, they've had chances themselves. Amar Jehel could have made it 1-1 just moments ago, but a smart save by Nick Cooper kept the scores at bay. Wilkinson trying to turn. Mello probably not going to be able to do that today. Lucas Mello is a great defender and is a big body to get past. Roberto Boy has gone for another dive. Wilkinson one-on-one with Mello, and there we say he's defended well. Mello's sent Stephenson to the ground, and Lucas Mello is an absolute, he's a hard unit to get past, and another 4-on-3 going forward because Mello's not retreated. Vesey to the back post, and Wilkinson, and that's not Wilkinson, that's Matt Stephenson. That was a very, very good finish of Stephenson after Bennett Vesey giving him a bit of a hard ball to deal with, but he's managed to score it in, and we'll see it here. Bennett Vesey, it was a smart ball. I mean, a hard one probably to control, but Stephenson made it work, and that's 2-1 going into the half-time. Pumas will probably be happy with that. They could have another opportunity here, and that's a beautiful ball by Wilkinson, and Bennett Vesey just wide. But that was a great find there by Rory Wilkinson. He's come on, and he's creating a bit of nuisance up there. He's a hard target man, and this more experienced team is working well for Pumas, and another good chance there by Nick Cooper. Another smart save, I should say, and Roberto Boy late again. That's his, well, second or third foul. It's pretty unnecessary from Roberto Boy. Like I was saying, he's trying to get into the heads of them, but it's just dirty. Theon Mohammed stepping over it. We've got Wilkinson lurking if he can find him. He's gone to Bennett Vesey. Vesey's gone straight through, and what a ball that was by Bennett Vesey. It looks like Sakuragi got a touch on it, and it's going to be a Pumas corner with just under a minute. Matt Stephenson's going to check out. And Theon Mohammed and Omolchuk went first time. Roberto Boy just got in the way of it, and it's going out for a side ball. No one's really giving an option here. Omolchuk's coming close, but he's checked back out. Vesey hasn't got much options, and Omolchuk's gone back to Vesey there. Tries to go through the middle, and I think that's going to be a goalkeeper's ball. And Cooper, he's in the reset play to Bergamy. Pumas are going for the press and forcing Bergamy to just go long. Didn't have many options. 45 seconds remaining. If Pumas can snag a goal here, they'll be extremely happy going into the half. After being 2-0 down. Cooper's going to start play. Bergamy's going to run to target. Cooper's probably going to try and find him. It's a good throw, but Vesey gets in front of his man, and we've got another 4-on-3 if they can find it. And Bennett Vesey, I mean, in my opinion, one of the most underrated players. Can always find a pass and he's not afraid to shoot. He's gone to Wilkinson. Wilkinson, and first time to Mohammed. That wasn't an easy ball to control, in fairness. It's a nice ball by Lloyd Allen. Sakuragi checks in. Roberto Boy's got it at the back here on the left. He looks up, gives it to Bergamy. Pumas get enough boys around him. Wilkinson, 7 seconds left. Can they get a goal? Mohammed. He probably just needs to go first time there. 2 seconds, and they're going to get beaten by the clock, and that's half time. Fortuné and Daniel Mazzarelli with the goals for Alliance, and the solitary goal for the Perth Pumas coming courtesy of Matt Stephenson. It's been a game of fine margins, mistakes being punished. We'll have a quick ad break and then we'll come back for the second half.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week at Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
He's stuck with me till Luke Ross makes his way back. Just half time now, listening at both teams. Just listening to the Lions bench, they are speaking about keeping balls on the floor, making the pass more direct and just a bit more movement. Perth Pumas is to actually keep up the intensity they kept up in that last little bit, and opportunities will come.
And we are back now for the second half. I think Tim Zieber may have just said a few words there. Just looking at the comments from old mate GK Midi, he thinks the line 17. It's not looking likely. GK, the real pizza slice, I believe that's Nick Davidson. He thinks 5-3. More likely, but I don't think so. I think Pumas have offered enough for it to be at least a draw. But we'll have to see how this game really plays out in the second half. Lucas Mello, wide to Mazzarelli. And we're saying goalkeeper Raiden Tran, he's getting a lot of love online, and Thomas Lynch in particular. He's having a good game as well. Kevin Pansili giving a bit of support to his former team. If you're a real player, Kevin, you'd be here. John goes wide. Wilkinson. That's a beautiful ball, and if that had just gone to John, would have been a 2-on-1. But I think in all seriousness, Perth Pumas probably are missing Kevin Ponsilli. I mean, he just adds a little bit of experience to the lineup. He's been a good player up and down the leagues for years, and with him and Tiong, we did say in the season preview that if they were both firing Pumas, they'd be the ones to watch, but I'm not sure how much of a role either of them are going to play. Looks like they are looking to blood some youth this season, with Braden Tran being the number 1. He's back live, Lucas Mello. He's being pressed hard by Omelchuk. There's a rally, first time ball to Fortune A, and it's a Pumas ball. Kai John, wide to Rory Wilkinson. That was a nice reverse ball, but Lucas Mello's read it and he's gone for a shot. Braden Tran having none of that. Jehel gives it away to Mello. Again, not who you really want to give it away to, and Lucas Mello showing his class there. These are both showing that he is both-footed, and as we were saying, Amar Jehel, not someone you want to give the ball away to there. In the middle is Lucas Mello, and he'll make you pay 9 times out of 10, so that's the warning shot that Pumas have been given, and they won't want to make that same mistake again. Fortuné tries to go down the line, and Lloyd Allen not happy with his teammate there, giving it the old arms out. Jehel does enough there to get past Ane, and Lloyd Allen gets behind. Fortunately, he's been called for the next serve. B. Hayes is ready to come on. Kai John's going to take it. John to Jehel. Wilkinson checks in, and it's a good ball, and he's done enough to get a touch on that and give it to Vesey, but Vesey is battling hard there with Fortune Nay, and it's going to be a goalkeeper's ball. Tran goes long. Wilkinson, good touchdown. That's a beautiful ball by Rory Wilkinson, and Kai John just couldn't get it down on his left foot, but that was an exceptional touch there by Rory Wilkinson. And we were saying, just causing a bit of nuisance up there. He's a bit of an unorthodox futsal player, but really can turn it on, and Lucas Mello again there showing a bit more class. He wants everything done a little bit quicker. Fortunately, he's checking out. Lucas Mello's coming in for the shot here. Well blocked there by John, and Mello's dispossessed him, and Tran is beaten through the legs, but he's got it in the end, and Tran, that's a good throw. Causing a bit of nuisance there. We've had a bit of debris on the court there. Someone's lost a shin pad. I believe it was John. Will Silas give him a yellow? He hasn't. John Stephenson. That's beautiful one-touch football, and as you can see, when Pumas link up, they can really get going. It's just that final touch that's let them down. And Cooper, a bit of a looping ball. Probably could have just gone short there to Mello, but Stephenson, and I think one thing you can see with the size of this court that you don't get on a smaller court is counter-attacks. When you're being pressed high, are very, very frequent. If you can get one-on-one and someone doesn't follow their man, it's a golden opportunity almost every time. Hayes battling hard there. And I think another thing that I found interesting watching Alliance at the start of this season, obviously they just come into the Supa-Liga A for the first time, but they've got a lot of experience and a lot of star players, but they just don't seem to be gelling completely. You can have a star team, but without that chemistry, you're never as good. And on the other hand, Pumas have been playing together for a while now. They've had a few new additions, but the majority of the core's the same, and you can see they just are a little bit more intricate with one-touch passing and things. While you can obviously see the Lions bring so much quality, they just haven't got the chemistry yet, and just that Mello's given it away, and Amar Jehel looking for Kai John, but I think if the Lions can get to bonding and get the chemistry going, they'll definitely be a force to reckon with, and we've said that there'll be another one who could be a dark horse for the title. I did see some pre-season predictions, and I think Alliance were predicted to come 5th or 6th. So we'll see how that comes at the end of the season. Burgundy comes forward. Gives it to Mello, and his touch has let him down. He's getting a bit tired, the big man at the back. Lucas Mello has played heavy minutes. Pumas ball. Bennett Vesey. To Stephenson, to Jehel. He's another one who's played a lot. He wants to go one-on-one with Sakuragi. He's having none of it, and Mello, nice touch. Sakuragi comes forward and showing his experience. Sakuragi, and he was looking at the back post there for Lucas Mello. Sakuragi to Bergamy. To Mello. Lucas Mello, who was last seen with the Middle Eastern Eagles about a year ago. Luca Bergamy. He's another one who was a big in-season recruit from the Andinos, obviously. These big players are excited by the project here at the Alliance. Roberto Boy taking the halftime team talk. I say halftime, sorry. 13 minutes remaining. It was a timeout there, I believe, called by the Perth Pumas, and this is really a game that's in the balance. The second half hasn't been as many opportunities as there was in the first half, but I think if Alliance can just get that final pass going, they're going to be, they're going to be dangerous, and they're going to win this game. But if Pumas can keep defending resolutely as they have been, especially in the second half, they've been extremely hard to break down, getting a lot of bodies behind the ball. And one counter attack and it could all change. I think that for me, a standout player, as we've seen Lucas Mello, he's been good. Daniel Mazzarelli hasn't played much the second half, but in the first, getting a goal and assist. But on the other hand, we've got Raiden Tran. He's made a few big saves, but Rory Wilkinson causing some mayhem up top. I mean, I've played a few social games with Wilkinson, and he's a handful there, and he's bringing it to the elite leagues here. And Alliance, as you can see, coming back onto the court, we've got Hayes, Luca Bergamy, Roberto Boy, and Sakuragi on the court for them. And for the Perth Pumas, we've got Tran in goal, Wilkinson, Theon Mohammed, Matt Stephenson, and Amar Jehel. So a lot of experience on the court for both teams here. And as we were just bigging up Roy Wilkinson, he gives out his worst pass of the game. Hayes picks up. Sakuragi checks inside. That was a nice pass, and Hayes just couldn't get his touch right, but you can see there Sakuragi, I think he's coming on now. He's 33, 34, but when he gets going, he's still a very, very good player. Wilkinson one-on-one with Roberto Boy. Switches the play. It's a beautiful ball, and oh, that was a nice play. And Rory Wilkinson, as you can see there, Pumas, when they get their one-touch futsal flowing, they are a force to be reckoned with. And it's been given a free kick there. Wilkinson with a bit of a brisk smile. Roberto Boy, I like getting up a little bit gingerly, but it's going to be an Alliance free kick. Maybe Wilkinson was trying to get one back on him, and Bergamy's giving it away. Jehel to Stephenson. Roberto Boy defending well, and a free kick's been given, and that's his third tackle. And I don't know how that's your last warning from Jonathan Silas when he's given away about 4 fouls, but you know, I'm not the referee, I don't know what's being said out there. Fion Mohammed to Jehel. Mohammed has it one-on-one with Roberto Boy. Nick Cooper defends. Sorry, Nick Cooper grabs well. Gives it to Hayes. It's just lacking a little bit of intensity out there. I mean, after that timeout was called with 5 minutes remaining in the first half, the intensity was flowing. It seems to be a little bit slower now, and Mohamed's got it here on the near side, one-on-one with Roberto Boy. To Wilkinson. Wilkinson, Fion Mohammed. I thought he was going to go for the back roll there. He's just reset play, and Wilkinson gives it first time to Jehel. And I think honestly at the moment the most likely looking to score is the Perth Pumas. I mean, Alliance won't want to give away another win after being 1-0 up in the first game and being 2-0 up in the second game against the Northern Hawks. This will be a game that they really, really need to win. As Roberto Boy checks out, Mazzarelli checks in. Ooh, that's a beautiful throw. Mazzarelli, good touch. Lloyd Allen, Bergamy. One thing we can say about Alliance, they're never really in a rush. They're happy to play around with it, which I respect. I like seeing that can keep possession. Stephenson. Rory Wilkinson. Just assessing his options, gives it back to Stephenson. Mohammed took his eye off the ball there. It's disappointing as they had a little bit of possession. Yeah, but as we were saying, Alliance, after leading Longobarda in the first game, copped a draw, and that's a beautiful ball live there by Allen. But and in the second game, the Alliance were 2-0 up over the Northern Hawks going into the last 5 minutes, and the Northern Hawks just turned on the style and showed why they're one of the powerhouses in this league. But they won't want to give away another 2-goal lead this week, especially against the Pumas, who have struggled in recent seasons. And the Arrows have threatened their day. Being 2-0 up, and with having this much quality, you just wouldn't want to be giving opportunities of 3 points away, as the season's going to crawl up on them very fast. That's a risky ball by Matt Stephenson. Sakuragi at the back. Lloyd Allen. Sakuragi, great ball to Mazzarelli. He could probably seal it here. Daniel Mazzarelli, Raiden Tran, great save, and well done there by Raiden Tran. He's had an exceptional game, the young man. He's only 16, but mixing it with the big boys now. Allen, one-on-one with Stephenson. Checks in, and Tran, another good save there. That's probably his 7th or 8th pivotal save of the game. 8 minutes remaining. 2-1 to the Lions Japan Futsal Club. Lloyd Allen, that's a loose touch, and Stephenson, they can punish them here. It's a 3v2, and Mohammed's giving it away, and Lloyd Allen's going the other way. Allen's got it to Fortuné on the right, and Fortuné creeps it in again. Lloyd Allen made up for his mistake, and we'll see what we caught in the instant replay here. Fortuné just slotting it through Raiden Tran, and after making all of them saves, he lets the one go through his body. He won't be happy with that. But Fortuné, I mean, he's had a good start to the season. Take away his red card, and he's been good in getting a goal in the first game, and then obviously getting sent off is a bit of a dampener. But getting them 2 goals today, he'll be happy with that, and Alliance will be happy to see him back. It really has been a bit of a game changer for them today. Another good save by Nick Cooper, and Fortuné's gone down. I don't know what's happened there. Lucas Mello showing some quick feet, and not sure what happened there with Fortuné. He may have got hit in the unmentionables. It was a sharp save by Nick Cooper, and Fortuné after scoring 2, and he's going to take a quick break. We'll see if he comes back on. 7 minutes remaining. He's going to the toilet, maybe to check. Nick Cooper, good throw long. Lucas Mello, exquisite touch. Jehel defends extremely well, but there you can just see Lucas Mello killing the ball with that first touch, and happy to just juggle it. Obviously comfortable with the ball at his feet or in the air. Mello chips it over to Allen. One-on-one with Wilkinson. Goes down the line. Raiden Tran saves well. Mazzarelli. Mello tries to go on the right, cuts in on the left, and I think Lloyd Allen's almost stole that goal off Lucas Mello, but it was beautiful work there by Lucas Mello. We didn't quite catch that in the replay, but that could really be a contender for goal of the week after skipping past 2 and giving it to the back post to Lloyd Allen. Wilkinson comes in. So that's 4-1 now. The game's probably just getting away from Perth Pumas. They have fought valiantly and they've had their opportunities, but the class has just shown through. They're saying now Alliance first win of the season. Quick start there. Campaign and life in the Men's Supa-Liga A. Mazzarelli chips forward. Hugh Hayes, good first touch. And Mello, not like him, he's taking his eye off the ball. Mazzarelli checks out. Burgundy checks in. Kai John to Wilkinson. He'll want to go past him. Jehel in his first touch has let him down. He's won something, but that could have been so much more. Jehel to Wilkinson. John off the right, and that's side netting. Cooper had that one covered. Lucas Mello. The Lions really can just afford to slow the game down now. They don't want to give away any silly goals and keep this 3-goal lead intact and possibly go for 1 or 2 more. Burgundy. Mello. What a ball that was by Lucas Mello. Tran's taking his eye off and let it go, and Omich was there to mop up as Hayes was on his toes. And sharp call there, Paraskevas. It was just off the line. I didn't even think he was looking at it, but he's giving the no-look ball. Jehel spreads it wide to Wilkinson. Wilkinson to Vesey. Vesey gives the ball away, and Lucas Mello again killing the ball dead. And what a goal that was by Lucas Mello! And that really will be a contender for goal of the round. That was exceptional. We said he's so comfortable with the ball in the air, or at his feet, and he's just proven it there. What a ball that was by Burgundy, and 1 touch, and there's just not much you can do about that as a goalkeeper, as you're not going to see it till late, and Lucas Mello's quality is shining through, and that's probably given him man of the match honours with an assist and 2 assists and a really good goal. Boy gives it away through the middle, and Omilchuk blasts it wide, and it's just not the day for the Pumas in front of goal. Wilkinson, he looks forward to Stephenson. Wilkinson, Bennett Vesey. Vesey's at the back. Vesey's got it again here. Tries to force it, and he's now got his back to goal, and Lions are pressing him. Hugh Hayes. It was a good press. Stephenson, that's a tired looking pass. He has played heavy minutes tonight. Roberto Boy is going to bring this kick in there's 2 minutes 45 remaining. This game's going to peter out. And there's a Lions of 5-1 up. Like we said, they'll just want to maybe go for another goal. Burgundy gives it away, and a 2v1. This has to be a goal. Wilkinson gives it to Vesey, and well done there by Rory Wilkinson, giving Bennett Vesey a goal, and 2 minutes 20 remaining. There's going to be time for a comeback of all comebacks, but Pumas just making the scoreline a little bit more respectable, and Wilkinson getting on the stat sheet as well as Bennett Vesey. The Lions is going to put a little bit of a dampener on it. Wilkinson pressing hard again, and they've got a 3v2 if they can use it. Wilkinson. That's a bad foul there by Lucas Mello. Mazzarelli's checking in. He's just going to make sure that there's no more goals conceded. Wilkinson standing over it. Omelchuk's told him to get away. I've got it. What will he cook up here? Omelchuk. Not much really. It's fallen to Wilkinson. And Chuck well defended there. But as we say that, Lucas Mello showing his quality and just getting his past him, using his frame well. And the Lions calling a timeout. They want to cook something up from this ball. I mean, 5-2 with a minute 40 remaining, minute 48 remaining. They obviously just want to go for the kill. I mean, the game's gone for the Perth Pumas. But boys obviously trying to cook something up here. And Nick Davidson, not a bad prediction, but not quite right. Unlucky son. GK Midi, you were quite far off. I mean, unless the Lions get a goal here, and we could be on for a GK Midi prediction. And I've been told that any predictions this season is a membership of a club of your choice for free, and a free seat here at Perth Modern every weekend. So we'll see what the Alliance boys have cooked up here. They've got Boy, Bergamy, Mello and Mazzarelli, 4 veterans of the WA futsal scene. We've called it one time here for Alliance. Let's have a look. Mello's going to take it. I have a feeling we're going to see a block here by Boy, and it's gone to the back post for a volley. So he called the timeout. He wanted that. He wanted to claim that goal. It was unlucky. Not bad technique from Roberto Boy, just off the mark this time. But Stephenson's, it's another sharp save there by Cooper. And as we can say, the Perth Pumas, they're not letting up. They are fighting until the last. Wilkinson has got it wide, and another good ball there by Rory Wilkinson. Honestly, he's been exceptional for Pumas today, causing mayhem up and down the court. Another man causing mayhem is Lucas Mello. He's having a good game, and we've got a 3v2 if they can use it, and Omelchuk just rushed it. A minute 10 remaining. We'll be seeing with the goal. Roberto Boy's checked out for his final time of the game. Sakaragi's come in. Mazzarelli somehow kept hold of that ball. I'm not sure how he's managed to do that. Bergamy tried to sub. Well, tried to pass to the sub, and Vesey. It's a sharp shot, and Nick Cooper's got something on it. He was lucky that didn't go back into his own net. That was another good ball by Wilkinson. Stephenson almost turned his back, and a 3v2 here for Alliance. Mazzarelli has given it away. And now we've got a 3v2 the other way. Lloyd Allen actually defended that very well, keeping Omelchuk from going inside. I'm going to believe that is by Alan Sakuragi. A beautiful ball. Omelchuk, he's done for the game. He's knackered. He needs a soap. Mazzarelli had a chance to just putting icing on the cake of this performance. Sakuragi battling hard, and it's the goalkeeper's ball. 15 seconds remaining. And Amar Jehel's going to have a 1v1 here with Luca Bergamy. He's got so much time. And Wilkinson wanted to hold that ball up, but Jehel was tried to rush it, and why not? 8 seconds remaining here. Jehel, Vesey, wide to Wilkinson. Wilkinson, and gives it wide to Stephenson, and that is game, set, and match. The Alliance Futsal Club get their first win of the season. Running out 5-2 winners over the Perth Pumas. Pumas did battle hard, and they were in it for spells, but in the end the Alliance just shone through, I'd say. I haven't got the exact goal scorers list in front of me, but I'd say Lucas Mello for mine was probably MVP, causing mayhem, but Nick Cooper in goal had an exceptional game. So I think in terms of gameplay, Alliance did definitely deserve that win, and they'll be happy to get their first win of the season. We've quickly got the stats in front of us, and probably a bit closer than you'd think, with Alliance with just a bit more possession, but it really came down to the shots there. Perth Pumas just couldn't quite get their shots, and when they did, they didn't quite make them count. So a great win for Alliance, and we'll be back shortly for women's Supa-Liga action between the Western Devils and the Andinas Futsal Club.